Hi, my name is Frank Snook. I'm a maintenance manager here in San Diego, and I'm going to talk to you today a little bit about leadership and tell you a little bit about me. I've got my bachelor's degree in engineering from San Diego State, and I've got my master's degree from USD in leadership. So what I want to talk today is about my views in leadership and how to get the mission accomplished here. Take the bottom of the whiteboard here. This will be the worst in class, the beginning of our story here. Let's say the end of last fiscal year, and the upper right hand side is where we want to go. This is going to be the corporate goals maybe, or best in class, however we want to say. And I'm going to pick a point in space right here between the worst and the best and say this is where we're at right now. Okay, so we want to get to up here. So there's two ways we can basically do this. On the vertical axis, I'm going to put process improvements right here. So this could be Lean, Six Sigma, theory of constraints. Most companies will do these one at a time, all together, something like that. The other side over here on the bottom, we want to call people improvements. As a rule of thumb, we will use 200% as our initial goal for Lean Six Sigma projects. So I'm going to put 200% up over here. And for people improvement, according to Gary Ridge, CEO of WD-40, for employees that are engaged, Ken Blanchard company also does this research, they use a rule of thumb about 300% between an employee that shows up an employee that's truly engaged in his work. So our opportunities for improvement are close to the 500% range. Shingo talks about something just a little bit different. Shingo talks about alignment with the goals. So what I'm going to say is we're going to bring this process improvement line down at an angle instead of being straight vertical. And we're going to move the people up so that it's also at an angle. And because the distance between any 2 points is a straight line, so we want to take the most direct path to get where we're going. So if we do both, if we put them together, process improvement and people improvement, we're looking at a potential of 500% gain going towards our goal. One of the books that I like to read is Ken Blanchard's book, Leading with Love, and it talks about where you have to do both. And like I said with Shingo, this is what we want to do. We want to focus on the goal and to where we're going. So this is my brief introduction into leadership, about how we have to do both and keep our eyes on the goal in order to get there. And you'll see more in part 2. All right.